Emigrating to the Philippines has some interesting pros and cons to consider. Here is an overview. Advantages. Cost of living. The cost of living in the Philippines is very low compared to many Western countries. Accommodation, food, transport and services are significantly cheaper, which is particularly attractive for retirees or digital nomads. Culture and language. English is one of the official languages, which makes everyday life easier for expats. Most Filipinos speak English, and official documents and services are often bilingual, English and Filipino. Climate and nature. The Philippines offers a tropical climate with warm temperatures all year round. Beautiful beaches, mountains and islands make the country a paradise for nature lovers. Friendly people. Filipinos are known for their hospitality and friendliness towards foreigners, which makes settling in easier and more pleasant. Expats and community. There are already large expat communities in popular cities such as Manila, Cebu and Davao. So it is easy to meet other expats and network. Special Resident Retirees Visa, SRRV. The Philippines Special Resident Retirees Visa offers an easy way to stay in the country permanently, provided you meet certain financial requirements. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any more videos. Disadvantages. Infrastructure. The infrastructure in many parts of the country is not as developed as in Western countries. Power outages, poor internet connections and limited medical care can be a problem, especially outside of major cities. Natural disasters. The Philippines is prone to natural disasters such as typhoons, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Floods and severe storms can occur, especially during the rainy season. Bureaucracy. Dealing with authorities and bureaucratic processes can be frustrating. There are often long waiting times and inefficient processes, especially when it comes to residence and work permits. Healthcare. While there are good hospitals in larger cities such as Manila or Cebu, medical care in rural areas may be inadequate. Many expats rely on international health insurance and travel to neighboring countries for more complex treatments when necessary. Crime and security. In some regions, particularly in the south of the country, there are repeated reports of crime and political instability. It is advisable to check for local safety concerns, especially in areas such as Mindanao. Climatic challenge. The tropical climate can be stressful for some people, especially those who are not used to high humidity and constant heat. The Philippines can be a great option for expats, especially those looking for a warm climate, low cost of living and a friendly culture. However, it is important to consider the challenges related to infrastructure, healthcare and natural disasters before making a final decision. Environmental pollution in the Philippines is a serious issue that expats should also consider. Here are some aspects. Air pollution. Urban areas. Air pollution is a problem in large cities such as Manila and Cebu. High traffic volumes, especially in densely populated areas, and industrial emissions contribute to poor air quality. Fine dust pollution can be harmful to health, especially for people with respiratory problems. Rural areas. Outside of cities, air pollution is generally less of a problem because there is less traffic and industry. However, air pollution can also occur there due to the burning of waste or agricultural activities. Plastic waste. Plastic waste. The Philippines is one of the countries with the highest amounts of plastic waste, especially in the oceans. This is because the country uses large amounts of plastic and waste management is often inefficient. Beaches, rivers and waterways are severely affected by plastic waste, affecting the marine environment and the quality of life. Waste disposal. Inadequate waste management. In many regions there is no comprehensive and efficient waste disposal system. Garbage is often disposed of illegally or burned, which further contributes to environmental pollution. This leads to heavily littered streets and public spaces, especially in poorer urban neighborhoods and rural areas. Water quality. Polluted waters. Many rivers and coastal regions in the Philippines are heavily polluted by industrial wastewater, agricultural runoff and plastic waste. Water quality is often poor, which affects not only the environment but also the health of the population. In many areas, tap water is not safe to drink and it is recommended to use bottled water. Deforestation and soil erosion. Deforestation. Deforestation is another major problem, particularly due to illegal logging and the conversion of forests into agricultural land. This leads to soil erosion and increases the risk of floods and landslides, especially during the rainy season. Tourism impact. Environmental impact of tourism. Mass tourism has left negative environmental impacts in some popular holiday destinations such as Boracay and Palawan. These regions suffer from overexploitation and mismanagement of wastewater and waste, which threatens nature and biodiversity. Efforts to improve. Government initiatives. The Philippine government has taken steps to combat pollution in recent years, such as temporarily closing Boracay for cleanup and implementing bans on single-use plastics in some cities. There are also NGOs and community initiatives that work to protect the environment. The Philippines offers many advantages for expats, such as low cost of living, friendly people, an English-speaking population and stunning nature. But environmental pollution is a major problem, especially in urban areas, due to air pollution, plastic waste and poor waste disposal. In addition, natural disasters and inadequate infrastructure are challenges that should not be underestimated. However, for nature lovers or people looking for rural charm, there are areas with fewer environmental problems, away from the big cities. It is important to carefully examine the environmental situation in the preferred regions in order to ensure a good quality of life in the long term. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you for your support. Feel free to write in the comments what you think of the country.